Hello everybody, hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to Esports Talk, a first ever. We promised all of you an Esports Talk real life jersey tier list, and we hope you guys all enjoy. Today we're going to be ranking 30 esports jerseys that were sent and given to us, and I want to preface by saying, first of all, Zan, thank you to all the teams who sent us stuff. Our opinions are our own. We're not going to get everything right.
This is not factual. This is very much just us looking at a jersey and be like, oh, that's nice.
Yes,
hey.
It's going to be based off very, very simple personal criteria. We're going to rank each jersey A, B, or C, and at the end we have a surprise for all of you guys about what the winners will receive. So we hope you guys all enjoy. If you do, hopefully we'll do this again in the future.
Man, maybe yearly.
Shall we start?
Yeah, let's kick it off.
All right, and what better to start it off with? I think we'll do one jersey and then we'll do a couple at a time.
Okay, for sure. That's
one
fair.
of the few organizations that sent us a Worlds jersey, that being Team Solo Mid, and certainly a team I really do admire, and I love the Worlds design.
I do think it is a banger.
I can make this fast with you, and again, hey, feel free to bicker back and forth. I'm going to call anyone who sends us a Worlds jersey an A tier.
You cannot do that by default, because I know a Worlds jersey that's definitely not winding up in the A tier.
Okay, but for this one in particular?
This one, I'm okay with that, yeah.
All right, we'll give this one
A.
all ready. First jersey, first A. And now we'll do a couple at a time, all right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I swear, we're gonna have some, again, our opinions are our own. You guys can rank them in the comment section down below. This one, Jason Lake's Complexity Juggernaut. It's definitely one of my more favorite jerseys.
It's a solid jersey.
I think it looks good on me. That's obviously biased, but I want to say A, but I know you're gonna say B.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
There's not enough there.
Yeah, it's a great, solid jersey, but it doesn't give that like level of oomph.
This is like me in high school. It's like a solid B.
Yeah.
right.
I feel it's.
We'll go
okay.
B.
You know, on the other side of the spectrum, we got Jin G.
Oh no,
the tiger print.
I forgot there's no
tell.
cuts in these.
Jake was hoping that would not
Sup,
be
Mom?
included in the video.
Sup, Dad?
Anyway,
I love this
yeah.
jersey. I've
So
already
do
said it
I.
before. Like one of my more favorite jerseys we have.
It's crispy.
Yeah, it's a print you don't see very often. That tiger print.
100%.
I will go A.
I agree.
And I know right off the bat we're not being picky enough.
Yeah.
Trust us, there are lots of B's and lots of C's. All right, give you this one. And I feel like we're holding like almost polar opposites in the market right now.
Yeah. It's weird times. Let's just.
Again, no offense.
Yeah,
okay, obviously the one, the only merch apparel company, that being 100T, actually sent us a couple of jerseys. Huge shouts to those guys over there. We love them. We chose this one because it's the first jersey they sent us, and still one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I got to be very clear here. Where while this jersey doesn't have a lot going on, it's clean in a very nice way. You know, the patterning is subtle. It gets the branding across. You know, the sponsorship integration is pretty clean. I think it deserves an A. I'll
be giving it an A too, and I will say the other jersey they sent us is probably my actual favorite, but we really do appreciate them. They do a great job.
Yeah, like you said, opposite sides of the spectrum.
On the other hand, Zan.
You know, X-Set from the former FaZe
Former
gang.
FaZe members are now with X-Set. In case you guys don't know, President Greg Selko left FaZe for this team, brought some other members with him. I will say this, I love what they're doing, diversity-wise, expanding their rosters, just signed the best female CSGO roster on the scene. Jersey's missing a lot for me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's their first jersey, and I do appreciate that it's a long sleeve. I think they can go a lot of places with this, but this design itself is, you know, it's a little lackluster.
Yeah, I would agree, and I would go with
C.
Our first C.
Yeah.
But they have a lot coming, hopefully.
Absolutely. All
right. The esports. We always say it.
Because they're the only people who have esports talk
BBG's
colors.
Gonna be so pissed because every time we bring them up, it's like esports talk. But I really do. You can go first.
Yeah, of course.
I love the color scheme.
Yeah,
like the blue and purple you don't see too often. I liked it right when it showed up, especially because a lank like me, I love long sleeve.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's a solid B in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, the pattern is pretty nice. You know, a lot of people are gonna say it's derivative of some other things on the scene. I don't know if I agree.
Geography print, is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Which we love seeing.
Yeah, honestly, but I think it's clean. I think B.
Solid B?
B.
All right, and speaking of B, we got the Brits out there, huh? For Call of Duty League, London Royal Ravens, Vicstar, one of their newest co-owners. I would say, Zan, certainly clean. They sent us matching black and white jerseys. You had something to say about this print as well. It's definitely a more unique design.
Yeah, I like that focus on like the center of the jersey and kind of keeping things like subtle and condensed, you know?
I also like the white. We don't see, of course, we have X set, but there's not too many just white jerseys. Typically, we talk about the blacks and the reds.
Right.
So it is different. I wouldn't say it's different enough to be the top of the tier, but it definitely separates itself for a B for me. Oh no, you think it's C?
It's like it's clean, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm feeling 100% B. All right, camera guy, what do you think?
Oh, okay. I'm saying B. He's saying C.
Feeling C.
Petey boy.
Slightly.
Royal Ravens is an easy B.
All right,
That's my guy.
Hey,
the guy behind the camera is on my side today. Let's go. Thank you, Pete. But let's keep it rolling though. Giddy giddy. Ooh, oh my goodness gracious.
The V rare. This is a unique one. I don't think a lot of people
rare.
appreciate it.
But true though. I mean, it's one we'd actually not expect to get in the first place. Activision. We don't say it often. Thank you. Warzone jersey for Verdansk. And right when I say thank you, I will also say very, very plain. It's supposed to be a soccer kit, football kit. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get roasted again every
100%.
time. I always just like
I can hear the comments just rolling.
It's an American
right
thing.
now.
I swear, I just kick it off. I would say very grateful for the jersey. Definitely unique for our collection. When it comes time for comparing to other esports jerseys, I'm okay with giving this a C because it's not even meant to be a competitive jersey.
And I definitely would have appreciated more of a shout out to like the Warzone element here.
Yeah, I think they could have done a lot.
Yeah, you can't, like if you look at this at a glance, I don't get Warzone at all. I just think, who is this team? I don't.
Very, very true. Now, of course, it goes with the soccer stadium, but I think in future iterations of the map, hit us up again, might make B. But this time around,
just for clarification, Jake denigrated football twice and then is going to put this football jersey in the C tier for all of our European viewers.
And then I just said soccer stadium. Holy frick.
All right, so we are making it clear now.
God,
but hey, while we're on the C tier, Zan.
He didn't have to do him like that, Pete.
No. The easiest C we have ever received.
Y'all are both piling on.
The Florida Mayhem
I was trying to
missed the mark
into it.
so wide. And here's the thing, Zan, okay? I'm sorry for cutting you off. They sent us more stuff which will not be C's. Of course, the Misfits organization, same as the Mayhem here. But, whoa.
It's just, we've talked about it. We think they could have.
What is this, a 14-year-old's birthday party? Like, we're doing tie-dye? Sorry.
Mayhem, I have respect for you guys. Y'all can do better. We know you can. This ain't it, Chief.
That's a C for me, 100%.
Yeah.
But no offense. I love you. And one of the very, very few purple jerseys you're going to see out there, the LA Gladiators. We do have another one on the collection as well, but certainly a design that I appreciate for being a bit different from the Overwatch League. And for that and that alone, I'm not going to say it's an A because it's still very, very simplistic, but it does catch my eye. So I would definitely be fine with a solid B.
Yeah, see, I don't hate it either. I mean, I especially love the fact that, Jeff Staples, fashion icon, out there, he did these designs for the Overwatch League. I think he did fantastic things. You got side zips. You never see that on a jersey. Very unique streetwear appeal there.
Hit us where it counts, man. What letter? You're thinking strong C again?
I'm not thinking strong C. I'm just not thinking strong B
So
either.
Between a B and a C?
I'd say B.
Okay,
it's got enough going on for a B.
You survived. You live another day.
You know what? On the other side of the spectrum, we got Space Station, while Jake pretends to be, I don't know, what is that, a dinosaur, T-Rex,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. They actually sent us matching kits. So we have a white one and a yellow one with matching sweats.
The sweats, which mad comfy. Shout out Space
Shout
Station.
SSG, they were awesome.
Yeah, and you know what? I really appreciate this design. I think it's got a lot of unique elements to it in between the stars and the patterning, and you don't see yellow that often either. Like I said, most people like black and red. So I'm feeling solid B.
Solid B, I agree. Can you hear that? Did you hear that?
Jake just now realized how microphones work.
He says that as he leans over to grab the clothes, moving his
I am
mic
so
closer.
sorry. But I'm not sorry for what I'm about to do to the OG, the Dota Boys, all right? Now, this is our own personal opinion. This brand is notorious. It goes down in history, mainly for Dota, also expanded to CSGO as well. It's a great brand.
Yeah, love their name. That's like brilliant.
I just don't like collar jerseys.
Same here.
But it's what they're also known for, so no offense, but it's not for me.
Yeah, the colors are also a little, that shade of gray, it's a little bland. I'm not loving, the pattern doesn't really bring it home for me either, so I'm thinking C tier.
I'm down for a C, but I just don't want to offend any. Again, we respect what they have done, but a rebrand would be kind of dope. I think they have a lot to do with this logo. I just, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think that's fair, you know?
We'll see if they think it's fair.
Hit us up, OG. Let us know what you think.
And our only other purple jersey in the lineup.
Yeah, local boys out there.
Yes, local Las Vegas boys, Dark Zero.
You know, and I love the purple. It is also a little basic, though. You know, not a lot going on here. It is just, you know, some blocking geometrically, different shades of purple, basic logo.
We might be visiting their team house in the future. But I don't want to be biased here, Zan. It's I think there can be a lot more to be explored.
Absolutely.
And I'm okay for now placing it in a C.
C, yeah.
Can only get better if you're a C, huh? Think about that. All right, definitely. Oh, wow. First of all, huge shouts to Liquid. They were one of the most generous organizations for us this past season, so that was amazing to see them sending a collection or two. And kind of like the, I would say almost like an OG, a notorious, just, you know, very, very basic looking logo. And for that reason, I don't know, it's not a C.
It's not a C. I don't think it's an A either.
Yeah, and I think we're okay being with this very, very solid B.
Yeah, I think, fully agree.
You can't go wrong with a clean pony boy.
Especially with the negative space stuff they got going on there. That's clean.
Yeah, whatever that means.
You know what? Another classic out there. We got NIP. And Jake's already, he's like, how dare you put a collar on my jersey?
Yeah, I mean, again, you have a notorious looking logo. I like how clean it can be.
Right.
I just,
you know what? I'll say from my perspective, I don't love Betway getting more attention on the jersey than NIP themselves.
Yeah, if any G2 fans out there remember the BMW, remember the first version?
Yeah, exactly,
where
right?
It's just Beamer, and then it's like G2. They changed it shortly after. No offense, Carl, I love you.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm thinking C.
I'm thinking C.
Yeah.
So far, esports orgs have learned from us that we hate collars, and we'll rank them C every time. That's not to say there's not a future of collars in esports.
Yeah, I think it can work. I think the issue I have with it is normally the collars are like such a different color than the rest of the jersey in a weird way. Yeah.
Now this is an interesting one because we don't have many doubles on this list at all.
Right.
This is a different collection from Liquid, and it's one that we wanted to kind of make note of because it's a partnership that most esports organizations have not yet been able to reach. And for me, it kind of reminds me of now, rest in peace, former CSGO pro, now with 100 Thieves Valorant, that being Nitro. Whenever I see this jersey, I think of that man coming out with a shield in his arm. And it strikes a chord, dude. So it's like,
that's fair.
This is, again, a very, very basic and clean look, but one I would prompt up for a potential A, just given its recognition.
Given what they managed to achieve with a Marvel collection, you know, I think the design, it's a good starting point. I think they can do better things with it in the future.
Yeah.
But I still think, hey, for what they managed to do here, it's an A.
Yeah, I think if any other organization teamed up with Marvel, we'd probably have the same temptation of an A. So Liquid, you survived today.
Yeah, good work, good work. You know what? Next up, we got G2. You know, one of the jerseys
boy, Carl.
with the cute BMW logo,
yes,
as opposed
not the
to
gigantic one.
And you know what? I gotta say, the Samurai is one of my favorite logos in esports.
It really is. It looks the best in Fall Guys. Is that what
Yeah.
250K
Yeah.
to charity. So it's a great cause.
But you know,
people don't know what we're talking
that must
about.
have been such a fun meeting, being like, okay, guys, we're gonna drop
How
a little
much?
bit more money than you thought we might.
Yeah, we could have gotten this player for an entire year, but let's get a Fall Guys skin for charity, of course.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know, shout out. It's a tax write-off probably. So hey, some benefits.
oh, here we go. I would say a solid B.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's up there enough for an A, but I don't think we're done with G2 in the future. So
Right.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, B makes sense.
Oh, speak of the devil, it's almost like I knew what was coming.
Back again.
I got to just cut you short here. I think this is arguably one of my top 3 jerseys we've ever received. It's just like TSM. It's a Worlds jersey for G2. And this is one of the best looking jerseys in our own cases. And for that reason alone, especially the hanging out of the Gold Dragon, this is 100% an A jersey to me.
Yeah, I think this is exactly what I look for in a team when they make a Worlds jersey, like a nice like shout out to their classic designs with like same logo placements, but like, you know, really unique pattern that makes it clear that, hey, this is something special.
Yep.
I think that's an A.
Totally agree. Thank you again, Carl.
You know, and speaking of another classic in esports, you know, the Great Danes, Astralis.
Oh, my Daney boys. Underwear apparently on the way. Cloud9 can't say the same, but I can't wait to rep it. Yes. I think you and me might defer on this one because it's kind of where my base comes from.
Yeah, of course.
I love the Danes from Daneland.
Yeah.
I think this is a very, very clean jersey. One that I would, in my own regard, probably call an A, but I know you're going to fight me for a B, right? Like, I just feel, I feel fit wearing this thing. And I love... I'm not a huge texture or, you know, I don't even know what correctly to call it. Piece of clothing? What's cloth?
Fabric? Yeah, cloth. What's your... Today, Jake learns what
Jake's
clothes are.
a big textile guy.
I'm so dumb. It hurts. I would, in my own regard, I would call this an A. But if you're going to argue, I'm okay with a B as well.
I think it's not quite at an A for me. I think they could have done a little bit more with the design.
Totally fair.
You know, yeah. So, you know, shout out to Astralis. We love y'all.
Woo-hoo-hoo. And the boys that come with a surprise. That's going to be Team Summertime for the only reason, the only pink jersey in our collection underneath the NRG and Optic umbrella. Sure is confusing, isn't it? But with that being said, Hitch and the boys, I mean, and done by Aaron Create. I love the pink. It's not an official jersey, but I had to have it on the list because it was pink and it stands out so well.
Yeah, it deserves a shout. I mean, this is a good design, just top to bottom.
Clean.
It's perfect for the summer, perfect for Team Summertime with those vibes in general, you know? And pink looks nice.
Yeah, and I think for the reason of them not being wholly competitive, we can't put them in an A category.
I don't know if we can justify that, but we can say a solid B.
Solid, sexy looking B.
Capital S, solid.
We're running out of B's over here. Oh no.
Hey, we can double up.
We better start ranking
we can double up.
harshly.
All right, so you know, another kind of unique jersey out there from Misfits. You know, just the way that they've incorporated the different variants of the bunny into different jerseys and different designs out there, I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's something like truly unique in esports.
And if you hold it correctly, people can actually see the rabbit. It's the evil rabbit / bunny. I don't know what to call it. It's like the night. It's terrifying what they did for a month or two on their rebrand, their partial rebrand. We have another Misfits jersey that I would not rank as well as this one. I think this one's super, super well done.
Let's show the back too, because I just think I love like full body prints that do like both front and back design, incorporating like, you know, in between the two sides.
Yeah.
So I think this is a solid A.
You think that's an A?
Honestly,
I think this would be a sleeper in the group.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you, but Misfits, if you're watching, for me, the material, if it was, it kind of, I don't know, again.
You're not loving it? You're not loving it?
I'm a textile guy. I love the design. If it was done in a bit better fashion on a better jersey, I think for sure. But again, I'll be with you on an A.
I would love this on like a really nice hoodie. This would be cool.
Misfits, you watching?
Yeah.
Hit us up. Solid A. I'll give it that to you. Now, certainly, some more debatable pieces in my opinion. Now, Veloce was one of the first orgs to ever send us a jersey.
Good job on the pronunciation.
I called them Veloce.
Yeah.
I know it's surprising for the longest of times. The blue camo we don't see very often at all.
I can't think of another camo jersey off the top of my head, to be honest.
Besides,
you know, 100 Thieves and FaZe Clans and
also, I'm not thinking about jerseys. Those are closed. Did they have jersey versions as well?
They totally did.
A variety, maybe a variety of camos.
Yeah,
I'm not too keen on that either. But again, when it comes to blue camo, we don't see it too often. It's not a very striking logo to begin with, so it's tough to work with, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. I'm sorry, guys. This makes me think of like 2010 IT company, not esports team.
Now we're ranking logos.
I like the blue camo. I don't love the collar. I don't love the sides.
You're leaning towards a C.
I'm leaning towards a C, to be honest.
We're running out of room down there. I love you, Veloce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Zan on this one.
Don't move too far, Jake. We got another C coming in hot.
Okay. You had to do that to them, Pete. Come on. So the FGC boys out there too. The FGC
It's
lads.
the M-Fam, brother. What do you mean? Nicky Dirks.
Okay, you know, let's be
That's
real.
a collector's jersey before Nick Merckx sues them.
Okay, let's not. People are going to get legitimately confused here. This is a jersey from Brutal Democracy. You know, great. One of the, you know, we don't got a lot of orgs participating in the FGC actively, so I gotta pay them respect for being such a stable org.
This is why this video is so tough, because I actually love this logo, and I don't mind the jersey. I think they had a lot to go with. Like, give me some Pantheon armor on the jersey, bro, and then the logo on front.
See, I think Pantheon armor might be a bit too far. They might look like some Halloween, like I bought that for $10 at the store type beat. But
what are you thinking?
It's a solid jersey. I'm not loving it. I'm in between B and a C.
Well, we're going to call it a C.
Okay, so Pete,
right.
so let the
let's
record
put that
show.
on the rack, and then let's step aside real quick and show everyone like the entire wall, because we're getting down to the last few.
All right, for sure. People get a good look.
What's up there, folks? Welcome back to the Esports Talk Fashion Show. I can't wait to walk the line for you.
You mean the runway? Yeah.
In Iowa, it's
Jake's a big textile guy.
Anyway, moving on.
Fashion genius, Mr. Lucky over here.
Oh,
okay, no, I'm taking this. That's mine. Okay, you can talk about that while I'm sad about this.
Let's go you first. Okay, I just want to say, I'm red like a tomato. Anyway, Gen G, their first jersey, one of my favorites. This one.
Okay, let me just say, Heron,
keep it brief.
Heron, I love you. You're a fantastic designer. You could have this ain't your best work, my guy. This
is also a Worlds jersey, so I think there was a lot of high expectations when you bring in a great designer as well as a Worlds jersey. I love Gen G to death. I love their social media guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted more. I wanted more.
Same. I get a lot of what the design elements he was going for here. I mean, this kind of style, kind of popular.
Yeah.
Still not great.
I think it's clean, but it's a clean
it's
C.
A C. It's a C.
And this is actually the only OG jersey, I believe, on our rack right now. So it's an old Envious jersey. Now, of course, Team Envy, Notorious logo. This is a tough one because it's one of our older jerseys on the list, and certainly Envy has to send us a new one. They've sent us a bunch of merch, and yet to actually send us a jersey. It's clean. It's Notorious. It's like the OG jersey.
It's got tenure. Absolutely.
I'm down for a B, but I don't know where you're leaning. I think we have room for a B.
I think.
Oh shoot, we're gonna be full of Bs.
I think I'm okay with a B. You know, it's like
let
you
it
said,
survive.
It's got tenure. It's got
Envy,
tenure.
send us a new one so we don't have to debate this.
You know, let you take your lads.
All right.
NRG.
Well, oh, Ricky. I love NRG, and I love Optic, who is now somehow tied to NRG. I want you guys to remember that I actually have, at the old apartment, they sent a Huntsman jersey to my old apartment because I gave them the wrong address, which Huntsman jersey would 100% be an A on this list.
Yeah, I agree.
No doubt.
Yeah.
This is one of the more basic jerseys I've ever seen. I remember when it first came out. I love everything about NRG, but this to me is a C.
Yeah, this looks like the default gradient when you select gradient for the first time in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Like that silver.
There's so much missing here.
It's a bit dated.
Their other brands have done so well. Optic, Huntsman, the Shock, everything.
Strong designers over there, absolutely.
Send a new one. I will rank an A.
You know, an org we don't talk about aggressively often, but with a kind of unique jersey out there is ENC or INC.
You did not just, and this is
specifically because I knew what was going.
It's ENCE with a Jersey. I'm surprised I actually spelled that correctly. I was actually.
I would have bet against that. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll beat you to it. I think it's.
Yeah, you know, it looks a little washed out.
They have rebranded ever since. I wasn't a fan of the logo in the first place. I've always been kind of confused by it.
Yeah, is that?
Let's not even try.
Yeah, let's not guess. Yeah.
I would say a lot of room to grow with ENCE on this one. Again, they have rebranded to a better logo. When it comes to this one, I'm okay with a C.
Yeah, that's a straight C. You know what you want to do? We only got 3 jerseys left. Shall we do all of them at the same time?
Let's do
Just
it.
knock it out?
Oh, shoot. We're going to have to swap real quick.
Okay. What you want?
Let's go to that one last, and then we can just do this one. T1, a historical organization, of course, as of recently been a lot of drama.
Yeah, fans not happy.
This, in terms of the actual everyone here, okay? Frick This is a great fitting jersey, but there is so much missing. I don't even think we have to argue this too much. There is so much they could have done here with a great looking logo.
Especially with the Nike integration. I mean,
this to me is a C.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to yet again, oh man, there's gonna have to be some swaps at the end or something.
I don't know. We could double up.
Can I just put this over another one of the Cs?
For now we can review the list.
Oh
later.
yeah, you can just put it over something.
Because the swap might be kind of confusing to try and figure out. Because now we only have a few spots left.
You know, red and blue. Excuse me. E United.
Imagine you wait till a video to start coughing.
Yeah, right. Well, we've been going like for how long? Like straight. I haven't taken a water break or anything. I'm parched.
Again, another notorious logo, especially for all you Call of Duty fans out there.
A classic. You know.
Stand United is their tagline, which we love.
Yeah.
This, to me, it looks great, especially for any North American fan. Just has a color scheme for it. I would rank this in my book as a B, but lots of room to improve. A lower tier B.
Yeah, I think low tier B. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, can't mess with it too much, but yeah, I think there's a lot they can actually do with that in the future.
Yeah, I agree.
And very lastly, for all you folks, before you see the final board, we have a very clean-looking Cloud9 jersey. One of many pieces of apparel they did send us. This is actually one of your favorites on our list.
Yeah, I love this jersey, not gonna lie. I know a lot of people are gonna be confused as to like why we say like some jerseys are like super basic when it's just like a logo and a couple like subtle elements, but
if they can look in the background clearly, there are clouds all in the background.
Yeah.
And Cloud9 very well could have done what other brands do, like the T1 jersey we just did, a plain black background.
Right.
They have this textured in cloud, which kind of just adds a bit of pizzazz.
Yeah, it makes it look like, you know, actual clothing as opposed to just like a jersey.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
very, very clean for me, and one of my favorites. I will go A if you go A.
Absolutely.
100%.
All right, now's the time. There's one hook left in A. You have the choice, if you want to take any of the B's and move it up.
I'm actually okay as it is.
I kind of am too. I'd say if we had to move anything up to an A, it would be in between Complexity and Gladiators for me.
I was going to say Astralis or Complexity probably, but I'm okay with this list. I'd rather have the A tier be the most exclusive, and it does kind of remind me, before we wrap up very quickly, for all of you guys out there, of our A tier list jerseys out there, the two most upvoted will remain in our cases, our jersey cases, for the next month or so. That way there's some sort of reward for leaving a comment of your favorite jerseys that made the A tier list. But as per usual, we hope you guys all enjoy our first ever in real life jersey tier list video. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't get brutalized too much.
I'm sure we will, but yeah, by all means, just know guys, this is just our opinion based on the stuff that we got in the office right now. So by all means, if you got a favorite jersey that we couldn't showcase, let us know what that is. Let us know what you think of our list, and let's have a nice civil conversation about this.
Remember, I'm really dumb, okay? My opinions don't matter too much. Sorry.
Jake is a big textile guy.
Huge in textiles. Thank you all so much. Thanks to all the teams and organizations who actually sent us jerseys, merch, and apparel. We hope to see you guys back here in the future doing another real-life jersey tier list. We hope you guys all enjoy. Thank you all for showing love, and we'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care, gamers.